Welcome back to the channel.
Today we are gonna ride all the monorails.
Yeah, we're gonna explore Vegas Disney style.
So come get lost with us. The sun's really bright. So they do have a bunch of different levels of passes. You can do like so many rides, or you can just pay for the day, which we did. We paid for 24 hours, which was $15. So that way we can get off and on as many times as we want. And
it's $15 a person?
Yeah, $15 a person. So it was $30 total for the two of us. And they do have like a length of days. So if you're gonna be here for a week and you're gonna be going back and forth up the strip, it's probably not a bad thing to buy. So, oh, also too, if you're at the MGM and you're looking for where to purchase, it's over by Brad Garrett's Comedy Club. So follow the signs for Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, and then you will see a sign for the monorail, and over there you'll see the like ATM style machines where you can purchase the tickets, but they also have a ticket attendant there for certain hours too.
Yeah, it's like right before the Hunger Game experience on the right side. There's a little in-cove that you walk back, and there's all the monorail kiosks.
Yeah, so let's go hop on the monorail. We did it.
Monorail.
Monorail.
Here is the first station, for us at least, the MGM Grand. This is technically, I think, in the middle of the monorail thing, but our first stop. It's not very long. Look how far we go down the station before we even hit the monorail.
So something I've noticed since being down here on the strip are these rent-a-charger things. I do not think that they're worth the money. It's $3 for 30 minutes, and it's a maximum of $40. But like, I'm just curious. Oh, you have to scan the QR code. It's not a touch screen. I thought it would like tell me like price rise for all of it. But yeah, so you like take one of these, and then there's tons of stations at a bunch of the different MGM casinos we've been to. I don't know if they're in all of the casinos around town, but you rent a portable charger. It comes with 3 cords, and then you put it back in, I guess, when it's dead, or you're done.
And I don't understand, is it $40 max for the day, or $40 max for one charger that you have? All right, doing a little more investigation. This is the northbound end. That's what I thought. I didn't think we were in the middle. So this is the northbound end station, and it's at the back of the MGM Grand. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty spacious station. Here we are. Goes to the Horseshoe, to the Flamingo, the Link, Bongo Station at the Convention Center, Westgate, and the Sahara. So something interesting about the monorail that we learned when we were doing a little bit of research on it is that these actually used to be Disney World monorails. So I think it was the first or second gen that they had down at Disney World. After they were used there, they shipped them up here, and that was actually their first monorails that they ran in the city of Las Vegas.
Yeah, so Bob Gurr had his hand on this monorail station, in a way.
Yeah. And we're going to give you some feedback at the end if we think this is useful, because we've never used these before. For right now, just a preliminary sort of thoughts is it's a little bit off the strip. I don't know how useful it would be if you stayed at one of the bigger casinos.
Yeah.
But if you stay at something like the Westgate or the Sahara, and you wanted to come down to the strip, that wouldn't be so bad.
Exactly, and it'll definitely cost you less than an Uber, for sure. And then you won't get stuck in the traffic of the strip if you're driving. Now, if you're walking, it'll still save you a lot of steps. But yeah, we'll see. The monorail comes every 8 minutes, so.
According to the announcement.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Here's an exterior shot of the MGM Grand, right by the monorail station. And there's the big entrance for the MGM Grand, so it's not too far distant. So this is pretty cool. A chopper's going overhead, so if you hear that, that's what that is. This says Chief's Kingdom on it, their monorail. That's really cool. Oh, that's cool. Do it for the Bay. Fascinating. These are cool. Getting in the monorail. 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 Nice.
Please hold the handrail firmly at all times. Next stop northbound is Horseshoe and Paris Las Vegas Station. Our next stop is the closest station to the Bellagio and its iconic fountain show. The Grand Hollywood, featuring the Miracle Mile Shops, the Cosmopolitan, featuring Marquee Night and Day Club, the Eiffel Tower Experience at Paris Hotel and Casino, and City Center, which includes Aria Resort and Casino, the Gara Hotel and Spa, Waldorf Astoria, Pier Towers, and Crystal's Retail District. With its cutting-edge automatic control system, the Las Vegas monorail runs without...
All right, here is the next station, the Horseshoe and Paris, Las Vegas. It kind of looks very similar to the other one, just a slightly different color.
And the Horseshoe used to be Bally's. Let's watch her take off.
Monorail! Look at it go. It's a beauty. So I think one of the cool things that we noticed is that one side has Chiefs stuff on it and one side has 49ers stuff on it because of the Super Bowl was here, what, about a week or two ago? Mm-hmm. It's super cool.
Yeah, that was cool. And the other one that just went by us had like Super Bowl 58 on it too, so they're all wrapped in
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
But it was really cool. It's very much like Disney. Something unlike Disney that we didn't mention yet is that there are no drivers to these monorails. So in Disney, even though you don't see it, there's always like at least two drivers on a monorail at Disney. Here, it's apparently all automated.
Yep, and we've been wanting to come down here to do this since we got here 3 years ago. So
we're enjoying ourselves.
Yeah, let's hop on to the next stop.
Monorail. Look at that classy beast. Oh, you're right. This one just says Super Bowl. Fascinating.
Next stop is Station. Please allow passengers to exit before boarding.
I like the wrapping on these. It's pretty cool. See if there's any seats. Oh, there are. Cool, cool.
Station.
Reminds me of Disney, y'all. Reminds me of Disney. Here is the Flamingo Caesar's Palace.
Next stop is Harrodsville Station.
It's kind of similar. You got a little walk over there. There's our monorail with the Super Bowl stuff on it. Check it out. There she goes. Now on that trip we got a little bit of a shot of the spear too. I think we get closer though if we keep riding it.
Yeah, we do get a little closer on the from here to the next stop. But over here at this stop you can do the wheel, you can get to the Flamingo like walkway where they do like the zip line and all that stuff. So you would get that here at this station.
This is cool. From the station you can see Battista's Italian restaurant. You can see our review of that in the show notes below. It's a pretty decent Italian restaurant. And it's definitely old school Vegas. So if you want an old school Vegas eating experience in Italian, that's definitely a place to go.
Yep, and every meal comes with free wine.
Yeah.
Well, the wine's included on the price of your dinner.
There she goes. Another Super Bowl one. Look at that beauty. Look at that beauty. Here comes the monorail. Interesting, so all the ones we've rode so far have been Super Bowl, except for the one that had the Chiefs and the 49ers. Kind of cool.
Please allow passengers to exit before boarding.
To the Link Entertainment District, where you'll find a unique array of shops, restaurants, and bars, plus River Bowl and the High Roller, the world's largest
We've been there. Check out that in the show notes.
Our next stop is also the closest station to the Venetian and Palazzo Hotels, where you'll find the Grand Canal shops, gondola rides, and the Venetian Expo.
Alright, so this one is Harrah's The Link High Roller. Oh wow. Check that out. There's the High Roller. We've been on that too. Check that out in the show notes below. Look at it. Sorry for the sun, a little backlit. Yeah, we've done High Roller twice. Last time with Joe. Doing some exploring. I mean, there's some stairs here that lead to Harrah's. But other than that, it looks pretty much the same. Less benches here to sit on though. Not as comfy as the other ones. Still exploring that station. Here's a shot from the top of the station with the monorail. Top of the station of the monorail. That's the High Roller. What'd you say?
You can see people in all of the pods.
So it's really busy today?
It looks like it, yeah.
So you having fun?
I'm having a lot of fun. It's cool. Riding the monorail from one end of the strip to the other. Somebody tried to enter in the exit or exit through, I don't know, something happened back there.
None of my business.
Not my business.
There's a Caesars one right there. You can see from this monorail station to the last monorail station we were just at. You literally can see it. I can see them getting on board the train. That train's going to come right here after it stops there for about probably like 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. They'll be heading this way. It's kind of neat how close we are. And the link is right between these two stations, so either one will get you to the link.
Yep.
So, and there's the zip line thing for the link right there. That little building. Yeah. That's where you get the drop. Here she comes again. This is super cool. Super Bowl.
Please hold the handrail firmly at all times. Next stop northbound is Boingo Station at Las Vegas Convention Center.
Here we go.
Our next stop is the closest station to the Las Vegas Convention Center, one of the largest convention centers in the United States.
It's a little rocky, guys.
1.6 million square feet of meeting and exhibit space, welcoming millions of visitors every year. Hey, monorail riders, want to avoid the crowds in the street trying to get in and out of the convention center? Buy your tickets in advance on ldmonorail.com. And at the end of the day, the monorail is a great way to get in with your dinners and after parties.
Is it going to be on my side or your side, you think?
Your side.
Okay. We were talking about the sphere, guys. I think we're coming up on the sphere here. Try to get you a shot of it as we go past. There's a lot of walls on this trip. It's the excitement.
I don't know, you might not be able to see it because the parking.
Yeah, I'm going to tilt it up a little bit, guys. It's right behind this parking garage. You can see it. I think we wrap around still, though, so we should be able to get a little bit better view of it eventually. That's the wind.
This thing books it, too.
Yeah, in case you didn't hear Nacy, this thing books it. Oh, there it is. There she was. Right on top. That's the spear.
Oh, yeah, there she is. Yeah, once we clear this parking lot, we'll make it a good view. Going all around the spear.
If you see any unattended
Yeah, there she comes.
or suspicious
Look
activity,
at it.
Please report it to a monorail official on any of the monorail stations.
Right?
You do get a really good view on the high roller, but
Wow, you really are close to it. Oh, sorry about that. A little bit of backlighting. Woof, look at it. Oh, you're going to get a little blast of light here. There's a golf course on the other side.
Las Vegas Strip has over 4 miles of fun things to do. And the best way to see it all is the Las Vegas Monorail. You can buy your tickets online anytime at tickets.lbmonorail.
Yeah, there's the Westgate. We'll be going to the Westgate eventually. There's the Strat in the distance, you'll see. It's pretty cool.
I've also never been in the Sahara, so I feel like we should get off and go into the Sahara because I've never been in it. It's a long ride.
Yeah? Yeah, Nacy said there's where we came from, over there on the other side of the golf course. Basically, this thing wraps around the golf course, which is why it takes so long.
Going again, looking it.
Yeah, it does. This thing gets under it. What'd you say, Nacy?
I said I came to the Las Vegas Convention Center back during COVID to get my first COVID vaccine.
Oh, alright, so you went to Allegiant Stadium. I didn't know it was here. That's cool.
No, I went to the
Now
convention
arriving
center.
at Monorail
That's cool.
Station at Las Vegas Convention Center.
No, we'll get off. It's like the slow creep, y'all. The stopping is always so
This
funny.
monorail continues.
So this is the Bongo station. It's empty. It's more covered than most of them. This kind of reminds me of the trip we took this morning, and on the last station. Yeah, not much to this one. You can kind of see the spear from this side. See it in the distance. There's the high roll. That's where we came from, all the way over there, y'all. That was a pretty good ride. That definitely is one of the longest ones so far for the monorail. Here is the Westgate station. It's a little more open. Got some drink beveraginos here. So we've been to the Westgate a few times, right?
Yeah, I got my last tattoo over here.
Yeah, check out her Friday the 13th tattoo experience at the Westgate.
Yeah, it's kind of funny doing this monorail tour because it's like every stop we're like, oh, we've got a memory from here, like a memory from there. It's all kind of fitting since we're leaving Las Vegas in like 2 months.
So the Elvis suites are still here. They've just broken them up. Elvis used to have the whole story. Now that's broken up into like 3 different suites. They don't call them the Elvis suites anymore. But this is where Elvis used to live
And play.
when he was in Vegas and play. Yeah.
Yeah, he used to play here, which is kind of cool.
Oh, I thought you meant have sex with people, not play. But I get what you're saying
he
too.
probably
Yes,
did that
she also
too.
performed here.
Yeah,
I could say performed.
performed.
I guess that could
Played.
also mean sex though
Yeah,
too, right?
yeah, depends on how you rate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is definitely a little bit of history, like Las Vegas history over here. And honestly, the Westgate's really not that bad. We've come over here a few times. We were trying to get to the buffet,
Yeah.
and we just could never line up the dates and the times. But
This is only open on the weekends. Like many of the casinos in Vegas now, their buffets are only open on the weekends, sadly.
yeah, COVID, man, it's just nothing's been the same.
We got one more stop on the monorail line, then we're going to take it all the way back to MGM.
Sweet, let's go.
You get a pretty nice shot of the Westgate sign from here. You can come see Barry Manilow in 2024. That's the nice Westgate sign. And then the Westgate's on the other side of us, so that's the Westgate over there. We've made it to the Sahara. The station is a little bit smaller. So we have to go to the exit. Pretty cool find at the end here. The tracks actually change, so they can
Move it back for the other one.
swap. Really fascinating. You can see the tracks moving. See them? Look at it. So it switches tracks so that this train can move in. And because it's the last station on the line, when it gets done, it'll switch back so they can leave, go in the other direction. That's really cool. You can see the monorail coming in the distance. Neat find that Nacy caught when we were waiting. We're at the end of the line. Yeah, there's the Strat in the distance. And then over here, It looks like the monorail line runs into that, and that's where they do all the repairs and maintenance and stuff. Pretty cool. And that just kind of connects around here. We've been having fun on the monorail all day. We're going to check out the Sahara because this is one we haven't really checked out very much being in Vegas. We're just going to kind of see what's inside of it. It's kind of right by the Strat and the beautiful mountains in the distance. Going down, down, Sahara bound. Sugar, we're going down swinging. Yay, we made it through. So what'd you think of Sahara?
It's cute. It's a small casino. It looks like it's been recently remodeled inside. Doesn't have a whole lot of restaurants, but it's quiet.
I liked it. It's definitely a nice little old school Vegas callback with all the pictures and stuff. Really nice.
I would say I might pick that over the Strat, just depending.
It does look really nice inside in comparison to the Strat, especially when we stayed there checking the show notes. That was not a good experience last time.
Yeah, so maybe we'll try staying here before we leave. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe we'll save it for the future. But if you've ever stayed at the Sahara, let us know in the comments below what you thought.
Yeah, the monorail's almost here. We're gonna get on it.
Yeah.
One last look at the Sahara station. This one doesn't have two sides, today at least. And then down there, it's pretty straightforward. It's only southbound from here. Now there are rumors that this will be expanded soon, but I don't know when or if that's even gonna happen, to be honest with you.
Well, I was saying, I had told you guys, like, I wish it went all the way down to Fremont. That would be cool, even if it was only one stop.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, it would really be nice if this was a little more useful, because to get to the Strip, and unless you stay at the Sahara, the Westgate, it's not really that useful from the other side. Here she comes. That's the front.
Alright, so we're going to time it from the Sahara back to MGM Grand and see exactly how much time it took us without getting off.
So it takes you about a minute and a half from the first station, which is Sahara, to the Westgate. We made it to the convention center in about 3:50. Doing too bad.
Nope, not bad at all.
And down the way back, there's the golf course that we're gonna go around. See some of the hotels in the distance, and then there is the Spear behind Nancy. There's the Spear in the distance.
Look outside, see if you see it.
Look at the Spear. That's kind of cool. Alright, about 8:30 to get to the Hera station on one side of the lake. And then there'll be a short jump to the Flamingo, which is on the other side of the lake.
And it's like a 10-second drive to get to the Flamingo.
So it's about 9:45 when we made it to the Flamingo. We've got 2 spots left until we get to the end. We're heading past another monorail. Monorail! They are booking, y'all. They are booking. We made it to the Horseshoe Paris station at about 11:30. So it's been 11 minutes, 30 seconds since we started our journey from the Sahara. We got
almost done. We got one more stop.
Yeah, almost done. We got one more stop.
I'm guessing 15.
I'm thinking probably around 13. We'll see. Pulling into the last stop, and it's looking about 13:45 is probably when we're going to get to MGM Grand. So that's not too bad. Less than 15 minutes to go from one side to the other. Pretty cool.
Alright, we'll get off and we'll tell you guys what we thought.
Yep.
So what did you think about riding the monorail day? It took us about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but we stopped at all the stations and stuff. It took our time. Then we went to the Sahara. We probably would have went to the Westgate too if we hadn't been there so many times before.
Yeah.
It's fun. Honestly, it's a nice little slice of Disney. It goes a lot faster than you think it's going to go. It's definitely quicker than Disney, but not as clean.
Honestly, I really do like the Link Flamingo Promenade. So I think if you're interested in going there and you're not staying at any of the hotels, either you could walk Or you could take this if it's hot and it's the summertime. Definitely take this over walking. It's gorgeous out right now because it is the middle of winter here in Vegas. But I could see myself if it was hot and I was staying down here on the Strip in the summertime. This is a better option than walking.
Agreed. And it really does take you to a really nice spot in the link too. You're right there at the entrance, right by the wheel. And then cool little in and out sign that they have there too.
Yeah, and they have like nightlife, and that's where you find that candy bar where we've gotten those like big epic dry ice drinks.
Which you can find in the show notes below.
I think it's called It's Sugar or something like that.
It's Sugar.
Yeah, and I honestly had a good time. You can definitely see the influence of the Disney monorail, and like I think it's called the Mach 3 or something like that is what it is, with 1 or 2, I'm not sure 100%, but
I think it's already up to like the Mach 7, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You can see it. You can definitely see the influence in there.
Yeah, and if you like this kind of video, hit that thumbs up.
Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
And ring that notification bell so you get notified when we do at least 3 videos a week.
And we'll come and get you guys for the next one.
Ain't that the truth, baby Ruth?
Bye.